the business committee has indicated that the man has been scheduled consistently refusing. What are we talking about?
Man has been very consistent.
9 months doesn't mean that the minister got it 9 months.
Yes,
you know the process. That's not true. You know that's not true. You can ask a question. All right. So
it delayed in Parliament.
All right. So the finance minister was scheduled to appear before Parliament today. And these two MPs, the Tamale Central MP, Murtala Ibrahim, asked the question. Dr. Stephen Amoa of Inshayaso MP also asked the question. Now, he is unhappy. The NDC MP is unhappy that the finance minister didn't show up. I'm coming. Honorable, I'm coming. I will engage you. I will engage you. Honorable Murtala, when did you file this your question?
First of all, I filed the questions almost 3 months now. I filed the questions for and on behalf of the people of Tamale Central. The Minister for Finance, whose comfort is ensured by the taxes of the people of this country, owes them a duty and a responsibility to appear before this house to answer the questions. Now, I was called yesterday by one of the clerks that the minister would not be able to come to answer my questions. You remember, it was already in the order paper. And then I asked them what excuse or what reason did he give? That he never gave any reason. And the next question I asked was that, okay, did he indicate when he'll be available to answer the question? He didn't indicate. He's been very disrespectful to this house. And anytime he appears here...
Today we are told by Frank Anodompe. But we are told in the chamber by Frank Anodompe that the minister is gathering data and facts so that the question you ask, he can give you very cogent and credible answers.
He doesn't need to be the Minister for Finance. He is the Minister for Finance. All the agencies and the ministry is under his control. As a matter of fact, my question had nothing to do with the agencies. I wanted to know the revenue we have been able to accrue as a result of the energy we supply to our neighbors. He can't tell me that he needed, how many minutes does he need to get this information? How many minutes? He is the Minister for Finance, for God's sake.
But the supplementary question, you know he has to have a better
How do you determine the supplementary questions? The answers you give will elicit the questions I would ask supplementarily. So that is the point. I asked one question and the other paper, only this question was captured. So if there was going to be any supplementary questions, the response, then he's not fit to be the minister.
Let me come to you, Doctor. Doc, your question is about reduction of the debt stock.
Listen, before I just touch my question, let me ask my brothers here that they should also be very sincere to the very people they are representing. Yes. And they should remember they swore an oath. Is this the first time that a minister has been unable to actually come and answer questions? No. Can you stop producing interference?
Doc, address me. Doc, address me.
I think he's trying to produce
the concern from the minority side is that.
Quiet and allow me to speak.
The concern from the minority is that the questions have been there about 8 months.
I'm coming.
9 months.
Doesn't necessarily mean. But no, don't say unprecedented. Do you know when the ministry or the finance minister got it? The fact that somebody files question here, if I file it today, it is automatic, inevitable, that there is evidence that the minister got it the very day, the time that he sent. This is palpable false. This is palpable. Sometimes it can delay here along the critical activity path. But in any case, if the minister does not respect Parliament, what business have you got to do to even bring a material a reason that, oh, please, I will not be able to. I'm putting one or two things together. He said he doesn't respect Parliament. I think this communist inferior tactics, this Bulgarian, Russian tactics of the minority, they should stop. They should take this country very serious. No. I think it's a codology on his part. He's not supposed to do that. No. I'm very serious. I think where we find ourselves today as a country, not only as the entire globe, my minority brothers, as much as I respect their opinion because of democracy, should take the good people of this country very serious and stop putting impediments and obstacles in our ways. The same people, but the same people, the same people are.
The economy is on its wobbling legs.
Can you allow him to keep quiet?
They are asking the minister to provide clarity as to whether we are going to IMF or not, and the minister doesn't have information.
Is he the only person that has question in that? You know, no, there are a lot of questions. But let me tell you something.
12 questions.
But the same people who are pretending they love Ghana, they are the same people putting impediments and obstacles in the way of the government. Here, you know. You know what they are doing. Can you? No. Stop. Please. Can I have my peace? Can I? No. That doesn't matter now.
It matters in context because the minority.
Who told you? That doesn't matter.
Please. Can you clarify this for us? Doc, when did you file your question?
Let me speak the way I want to speak.
Yeah, but I want to ask you, when did you file your question?
Why do you want to know when?
No, because in context, the minority is alleging that. Some have asked questions.
What has that got to do with this? The fact of the matter is that the minister is supposed to come and answer questions. There are other issues uncontrollably. He has shown enough respect and demonstrated statesmanship and readiness to perform his stewardship. And he has written to us that he cannot make it. What is wrong with it? Is it the first time in our history?
So you want to know what he's...
The very people who are causing most of the problems today in our country, putting all sorts of unnecessary and unreasonable impediments in our ways, preventing government businesses to move on, they come out there and behave as if they love Ghana. Why are they doing this?
So the finance minister did not show up. The finance minister did not show up for your question.
Power.
When do you want him to come?
All about power.
Wait, please. When do you expect him to come and answer your question?
I'm expecting that the finance minister gather the needed relevant information at the appropriate time. That's what we call something correctness and timeliness. I'm not expecting the minister to come here and give us anything that we cannot make meaningful decision out of that. I don't believe in arbitrariness in decision-making processes because you are misinformed. And it's proper and better he does that than he gets compelled and forced and pushed by minority brothers who are only looking for the downfall of this country so that they come to power. No. I believe in the finance minister. I believe in my authority. At the right time, we will present whatever we are supposed to and answer questions correctly. You see,
thank you very much.
It's not like they don't know what they are doing. They are only putting up communist inferior tactics.
The point has been made. The point has been made. So when do you expect the finance minister? The first deputy speaker has directed that next week he appears before the House.
First and foremost, I just indicated to you that I filed another question for the Minister for Transport to answer. The Minister for Transport is not able to come.
Is it the first time the minister has done
this codology of your words, I don't want to. I'm saying the reason why we don't have a problem. We don't have any problem with any minister being unable to come and answer questions. But give me a reason why you are not able to come. Tell me when.
But as Dr. is saying, this is the first time a minister has been summoned to the House to answer questions and hasn't.
This is the first time 9 months. This is the first time 9 months a question. Tell me which time. Oh, which one? 9 solid months. Please, 9 months. You see, this guy, you suffer for this part. You even cried for NPP. They didn't mind you. I know he's patronizing the minister. That is exactly what he's doing. Perhaps he will take you as a special assistant. We are talking about questions we have.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. Honorable, thank you very much. No, but I just want to know. I just want to know briefly. When do you expect him to answer your question for you?
Well, I mean, he ought to have made me aware that I'm not able to come at this time. I'll be able to come and answer these questions at this time. I haven't been told that. I'm saying that disrespect is just unacceptable. He sits today and he thinks it's normal because his party is in power and the minister is a minister appointed by his party in government. Let's look at the respect for Parliament. He's not answering the question, Mutale's question. I asked the questions for and on behalf of the people of Tamale Central. He owes them a duty to come and answer. We are in a human institution. If it is difficult for him to come, he decently can tell me, I'm not able to come.
You're expecting him next week because...
No response. Exactly. Next week. Stop patronizing them.
All right, thank you very much.